Hello my fellow creators and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, it is the second of the month, which means it is time for Show Us Your SheetLoad collaborators to share our version of this month's SheetLoad of Cards sketch. The creative genius behind the SheetLoad of Cards sketch is Alicia of the Call Me Crafty Owl channel. Alicia shares a new SheetLoad sketch with her subscribers each and every month, absolutely free. Now I've gone ahead and linked her channel in the description box below. This month's SheetLoad is a special edition. It is a mini slimline tent topper card, and we are going to be using 6x6 paper. So you're going to need 6 sheets of 6x6 pattern papers. As you can see on the sketch, it shows you the supplies you're going to need, how many cards this will yield, and this month we're yielding 12 cards. The dimensions, just in case you want to make one card instead of the full 12. Alternatives, so other ways you can use this sketch, such as adjusting the size or shape of the tent topper. And then she did include a special note here letting you know that the size of this mini slimline should be 3 1/4 inches by 6 1/4 inches, and that means from the top of the tent topper to the bottom of the card. And then you can use a standard number 6 3/4 envelope for the slimlines, the mini slimlines. Now on the second sheet of the sketch is your sketch and supply list, and here Alicia shows you how to cut your pattern paper, how to cut your cardstock for your card bases, because these ones aren't your standard size card bases. So these we're going to cut at 3 1/4 by 8 1/2, so you'll get 3 out of each sheet, so you'll need 4 sheets of your cardstock for card bases. And then you're going to use a different cardstock or the same color, whatever you prefer, and cut out your oval. And then down here it'll show you to use a different color cardstock for the mat of the oval. So this one's a scalloped oval, and then these pieces are the pieces that will go behind your 3x2 piece of paper. Make sure you follow along with the hashtag on screen so that you can see what all the other collaborators have created with this month's sketch. If you would like to play along, go ahead and use the hashtags on the sketch and supply list so that we can see the creations you've made with this month's SheetLoad of Cards sketch. Now let me show you what papers I've decided to use. Now I have this 6x6 paper pad by Doodlebug Designs. It is the pumpkin spice paper pad, and I had some leftover sheets of this. I didn't use the full paper pad last fall, so I'm going to be using that. And I've gone ahead and decided which pattern papers I'll be using from that set. So I'm going to use these 6 pieces. And they are double-sided, so I have some freedom in choosing which side to use. So that's the one side, and then here's, let me put them the right way, here's the flip side. And I really like these ones with the coffee cups and the pumpkin pie and all the little sweet treats. So I'll probably use these sides more dominantly than the other, but we'll just see when I get to putting my cards together. And then in my stash, I also had some of these coordinating stickers left, so I'll use some of those. And then I had this fall set of stickers, so I'll probably use some of these in there as well. And I had a few itty bitty bits left from the odds and ends from the coordinating set, and I don't have too many of the odds and ends left, but I have a few, so I may add those as well. So I'll be using the craft cardstock to do my oval, scalloped ovals, and then the matte layer for the centerpiece of the pattern paper. I'm bringing in Gina K's Master Layouts 1, and I'm going to use the oval and the scalloped oval. And they're a little bit smaller than the dimensions on the sketch, but I think they'll work perfectly. Okay, I've got my card bases cut according to the sketch. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my pattern paper. Now make sure when you're cutting your pattern paper to pay attention in case you have a directional paper to which way you're cutting it. So because this is directional, I am cutting it along this way. And I'm going to cut it at 3. And then we'll cut it by 4, and that'll leave us the 3 by 2 piece at the bottom. Alrighty, I have all my papers cut and ready to go. I've got my card bases scored and folded in half. And I've got my ovals, the scalloped ovals, and then the oval that will layer on there, all cut out. So I did cut out mats for these 3x4 pieces because I thought it would look nice to have that additional layer. So I can do this, and that would go on my card base. Alrighty, so let me show you my completed cards for this month's SheetLoad of Cards sketch. I just love this sketch. I like that it's a different layout, a different size, and it allowed me to use up a lot of my stickers and ephemera from this Doodlebug collection, which I always love doing. For the sentiments, I did use my Gina K Inks Warm Cocoa to stamp those sentiments. And again, I did use Simon Says Stamp's Nutty Over You for the autumn greetings and Nuts About You. And then I used Simon Says Stamp's Sunshine Flowers for the thank you. Let me show you that I did finish up the stickers on the coordinating stickers for this collection, and then this extra sheet of stickers I had that was the fall theme. I did use some of them, but I have a few left that I can use for another project. And I did add to the inside some stickers so you can see. This one I added a little donut since this is a donut paper. This one I added just a little flower. So I was able to kind of embellish the inside as well. And then, as Alicia mentioned, you can use standard number 6 3/4 white envelopes. I got this box at Dollar Tree, so I was able to use those. As you can see, your card fits perfectly inside this envelope. And then you can mail it off. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to my YouTube channel or followed me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.